Are you dealing with gas and bloating after a meal, maybe constipation or combination of IBS? Or maybe you think you have Candida or some sort of yeast overgrowth that is plaguing your digestive process from a viral exposure or course of antibiotics, or you just feel like your gut health, the overall gut health is just not humming. I am excited to share with you 3 powerful ways to jumpstart and boost up your gut health, to literally power up and balance and recalibrate your gut microbiome, as well as an assortment of hormones and other enzymatic reactions that are triggered in the gut that affect your overall health. So if you're looking for a healthier gut, you're in the right place. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. For all of you new joining, welcome. Today, we're talking all about gut health. I'm going to offer 3 tips today that will dig into how to recalibrate and adjust the entire digestive process that you're experiencing. So if you found this video, likely you searched for a term, heal your gut, or you're looking to heal IBS or SIBO or constipation, or just looking at kind of supporting liver and overall digestive health, you're in the right place. These 3 tips are highly potent and will address a lot of the symptoms that you're experiencing, but deeper, they're going to rebalance the entire digestive process, which in turn will help balance hormones and stress hormones, inflammation levels, as well as immune factors as well. So I'm excited to share with you tip number 1 in healing your gut is to add in a combination of a prebiotic and a probiotic. And the 2 are not the same. I get questions all the time like, is a prebiotic the same as a probiotic? No, totally different classes. Probiotics are bacteria that we need to balance and have calibrated on our gut. In fact, our body, our existing DNA is 99% bacteria DNA and 1% human DNA. I know it sounds really crazy, but that's the truth. And our bacteria levels being in the right calibration and balance creates this overall systemic microbiome of our body and within our digestive system that keeps us optimized. So we work synergistically with the bacteria and we need to add that in. And then the prebiotic is food for the probiotic. And it's also food to help support the good, healthy bacteria we want calibrated. So that keeps everything in check. It keeps the degrees of any imbalance of unhealthy bacteria or bacteria that shouldn't exist in certain areas recalibrated. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorite resources. I love Microbiome Labs, these 2 together, the Mega Pre, this is a prebiotic powder. It's amazing. I mix it all the time in my smoothies and in my nut yogurts. And then Megaspore Biotic. This is a fantastic probiotic. So these are items that you take every day. I tend to take them first thing in the morning because I kind of kick it off with breakfast. But these are really helpful in helping support and calibrate that microbiome in your body. Now these items, this duo of prebiotics and probiotics, this is very, very fundamental as a foundational piece to supporting your microbiome. If you have imbalances, there may be more that you need to do. So if you're sitting here saying, well, I take prebiotics and I take probiotics, why are they not working? There's a lot of nuance to this. There are different strains and species of bacteria that we need to have. And there's also certain types of fiber that work well for some people that might not work well for others. So that can be a factor. Now, if you're looking for greater in-depth content and information that you can use specifically to heal your gut, I'm going to invite you to check out the link down below for my monthly mastery class. This month's class is a gut healing focused class. It's very comprehensive and it's called Healthier Gut, Happier You. And there's a deep connection between our gut and our brain health. And our brain being our CPU, our control panel, it balances our hormones, our state of happiness, how we're feeling mood-wise, how our brain health is functioning, and ultimately is in charge of our immune state as well as our longevity. So the kind of trick to biohacking your body and supporting your immune health and your energy and your hormones and your vitality happens to lie in your gut. So that's why I'm hosting that masterclass. It's fantastic and will be more in depth. Check out the link down below. I hope you'll register for that. Now, my second recommendation is to add in more fiber. And this is something where people say, oh, I'm eating fiber. Like when I'm doing my virtual consults now with patients, we talk about their dietary intake and I start to evaluate how much fiber are we getting. On average, the American diet is anywhere from 9 to 10, maybe 11 grams of fiber. Ideally, to support the bacteria, to support roughage and kind of movement, to support the digestive flow of bowel contents, we need fiber. And fiber is very healing and protective of our single cell mucosal lining in our digestive process. Without fiber, that mucosal lining can be disrupted, it can be attacked by our own immune system, and it can be overwhelmed with bacteria, yeast, and mucus and inflammation. So getting the right amount of fiber is critical, and the ideal quantity is anywhere from 40 to 45 grams of fiber a day, which seems like a lot. And if you're eating whole raw foods, some of my patients that are vegetarian or vegan, that are mostly plant-based, might only be getting 25 or 30 grams. Sometimes we need to kind of help put you over the edge. And I'm gonna share with you my favorite additive that I add into smoothies, I add into a lot of our baking goods, I add it into even some of our sauces and my plant-based dressings, and I add it to everything. This is an organic whole food fiber-based supplement powder. And it has both soluble and insoluble fiber. And I love it because it has the acacia fiber, apple fiber, it has baobab, and then it also has inulin. Inulin is considered chicory root. That's a common fiber, but it has other fibers that are agreeable to certain bacteria types and just helps, again, support roughage and adding fiber to your diet, because one serving size is a scoop is going to give you 6 grams of total fiber. That tends to put people up into that 40 plus threshold, especially if they're eating cleanly. So this is something you can do once a day or twice a day, and you're getting a third of your dietary intake of fiber right here. Now, my third tip is for individuals who are experiencing SIBO, maybe yeast, maybe even Candida or eruptions on their skin like eczema or psoriasis, which are autoimmune and gut related all in one. And individuals who might be experiencing the post effect of taking antibiotics or certain medications that can plague the balance of the gut microbiome. And if you fall into the category of you were never breastfed and as a young child had a ton of allergies, maybe asthma, and just always had a lot of sinus, mucus, congestion, and maybe acid reflux and like yeast type of symptoms as a young child, this third recommendation is directly aimed to help you. Because what we need to do is we need to recalibrate those early phases of gut microbiome that are often missing. And this falls into the category that there's certain extinct bacteria types that if we don't have those, either they were introduced through a vaginal birth or through breastfeeding, there are virtually zero ways to introduce that unless we supplement. And so I recommend for patients who are really dealing with an assortment of deep imbalances in their digestive process is to add in colostrum. This is a small little sample pack. I'm actually giving away 2 of these little packs to comment winners, so make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you've ever tried colostrum. That'll be my question for you that I'll be assessing and choosing comment winners. But colostrum therapy is a fantastic way to repopulate extinct bacteria that we needed to get in that early mother's milk, and it's called the liquid gold. It's not even mother's milk in terms of like breast milk, it's colostrum. Colostrum is the first food we as mammals receive from our mothers. So if we didn't get that, or we didn't get it in a high enough quantity, or we then had antibiotics and courses of steroids in our early infancy and young childhood life, the colostrum can help repopulate things that are missing. And it also has immunoglobulins, and that's the real key trick here. Is immunoglobulins can help recalibrate the way your immune system is responding to imbalances in your gut. So if you have leaky gut, that's a term for a particular imbalance where we have literal structural imbalances where the walls and the lining of the gut opens up ever so gently, and food particles and bacteria and yeast can get through the gut lining and into the bloodstream, which is very problematic. That's a systemic issue. Systemic inflammation occurs, autoimmunity occurs, thyroid stuff, skin stuff, neuro stuff, all sorts of things occur from that. Colostrum is a course of action that you can take in a very acute way, and even long-term. I have some patients who continue to take it because it's just so plentiful of good nutrition. This can help turn the course. It can help correct autoimmunity. It can also help heal the structure of the gut lining. So with leaky gut, to heal that, we need Colostrum Therapy. And Sovereign Labs is my favorite. So make sure you click on the link down below. And I will be completely honest with you, I use all of these. And so I live by a lot of the items that I recommend because I'm taking them personally or try them and affirm that they are indeed powerful. So I'm excited to share these 3 tips for you. And these are just 3. I have hundreds of tips in my masterclass. So if you're like, wow, this is really impactful, I want more, click on the link down below. The masterclass officially kicks off on March 27th. So that is when the class is kicking off. Get in today and register today, and that will allow you access as soon as it's open. And it's totally open to everybody. If you're watching this a year from the time I shot this, you can click on the link down below. But we're kicking it off on March 27th, and I hope you will join me live for that masterclass, especially if you are trying to unearth, why is my gut reacting this way to certain foods? Or why am I having X, Y, and Z autoimmunity? Or why is my immune system not capable of defending and warding off certain pathogens or viral invasions? Or if you are dealing with long COVID or individuals who are on repetitive antibiotics or steroids, or just really want to heal your gut. This course covers so many different areas of digestive imbalances, and it's having life-changing results for my patients. So I'm really parlaying a ton of my information all in a 60-minute condensed course with a ton of information. Plus there's an optional workbook that you can add to it that has additional resources. I cover different gut testing resources, new gut biohacking tools and therapeutics that can be helpful. So there's a lot of great information that I know I haven't shared here on YouTube. I would love for you to enter. So click on the link down below to register today. Get in, save your spot, and I will see you all starting on March 27th. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great masterclass, and I expect so many life-changing results. I can't wait to hear all of the great feedback that all of you have. My question of the day is, are you taking a prebiotic, a probiotic? Are you getting enough fiber, 40 grams or more every single day? And have you ever tried Colostrum Therapy? Comment down below. 2 lucky comment winners will win a little sample bag. This is about a 15-day supply of Colostrum Therapy, or the colostrum powder. This is fantastic, cleanly sourced, very dense, and wow, does it have an amazing effect on all of my patients. So if you're looking for the products, click on the link down below where you can grab all of those, and look forward to my video coming up on Sunday. I'm excited to share with you an amazing resource if you want more energy, you want to lose weight, and you just want to feel your best self. So stay tuned for Sunday's video. I'll see you guys later.